Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about whether or not it's good or bad to make a lot of money. Now, I know that sounds like a silly question, and I know you obviously know what the answer is, but this question comes up a lot for a lot of people. It used to come up for me, and I know it comes up with lots of people that I work with and lots of clients of mine. And so, let me tell you a little bit about this, what this really means. So, lots of people growing up, or even now in their current state of where they are in life, they have limiting beliefs surrounding this area because sometimes if it has to do with the way they were growing up, their parents either didn't make a lot of money or they said they had all these beliefs, right? They said, oh, it's not good to make a lot of money because people that have money are bad. They steal from you, they cheat people, right? Kind of like that whole story about the rich take from the poor. And also whatever other limiting beliefs there are. Maybe your parents or somebody's parents had a tough time, again, making money. Maybe they grew up in a certain time period where money was scarce and they had to take a low paying job. And for whatever stories or reasons they came up with, they said, hey, that's not a good thing. It's not for me. That's how they coped with it, right? It was kind of a survival mechanism psychologically, and they can only pass it down to you. So what you want to do is break that story, right? Obviously. But before we get into that, I'm going to talk to you about the second thing, which is maybe when you're hanging out with friends or family, right? And they might not be as successful as you financially in those terms. If they might start feeling bad, they might actually say things to hold you down, or you might even just feel a little uncomfortable because you might feel bad, right? You don't want to make them feel like they're not as successful financially as you. And again, you start sabotaging yourself because of either your beliefs about how it makes them feel or their beliefs about what it makes them feel like. And they actually subconsciously, they don't do it to hurt you intentionally, try to bring you back down to their level financially again. So how do you deal with this? So these are all beliefs or stories, whatever you want to call them. And the way to deal with them is to first become aware, right? Acknowledge them, understand that they're there. And then to deal with them, I'm actually going to get deeper into it in another post. But real quick, the first thing you have to do is change your state, right? If you are in a lousy state, if you're sitting down passively, if you are just not high energy and ready and willing and able to be unstoppable and just make a difference in your life in an instant, it's not going to happen, right? So that's the foundational piece to it. And then after that, it's going to take some belief work, right? So a belief is basically a feeling of certainty that you and I have about something. And all you really need to do to create a belief is basically have an idea, right? So maybe your belief could be, if we're talking about money here, belief is I am meant to be wealthy in my financial life. So what that means to you, maybe you could put a number on it. I am meant to be a millionaire. I am meant to earn $10,000 a month. Whatever it is for you, whatever belief it is, I am worthy of wealth, of financial wealth, right? So you have that belief. You start kind of practicing that in your head. You condition your mind, you do incantations in your nervous system again. And then after that, you start looking for areas that support that belief. Again, a belief isn't nothing but a feeling of certainty you or I have about something, right? So that's your idea. Let's say it's, I deserve to be financially free, right? That's an awesome belief to have. And all you have to do is start looking for other things in your life that support that, right? So maybe things you already have in your life that support that idea. And you can start creating those things that support that idea, right? So that means working harder, saving more money, investing in your portfolio, learning more about your finances. So those are some simple strategies to change your belief. Again, I'm going to go into more detail with this stuff later. It does get a little complicated, and I do want to share more cool stuff on changing beliefs. But that's a simple way to do it. Just come up with, you identify your disempowering belief, come up with your empowering belief, start conditioning it in your body, your mind, and your nervous system by looking for examples of where it's already existing in your life, and also start to notice how it's already going to be kind of coming to be in your life, right? Whether that's visualization, whether it's, I definitely say you should do incantations or affirmations, whatever you want to call them, engage your body. And lastly, again, this probably sounds cliche, but it's the fundamentals in life is what it's about. Successful people practice fundamentals daily. They don't get caught up in all the lavish stuff, right? So you need to just start practicing gratitude. You already are wealthy in if you're living in the United States, if you're watching this video, you most likely have access to wealth that most people don't have in this world. So start being grateful. That was the what I was going to say. Gratitude. Start practicing gratitude daily, right? So aside from financial wealth is awesome, but it's not about financial wealth. It's about wealth and abundance in all areas of your life, right? But if it's financial wealth, start noticing the financial wealth you already do have in your life. You already probably have some money in your bank account. You already probably have the ability to make money. You already probably have an education. You probably already have some assets, right? Start noticing the things that you have. Be grateful for those things. And once you're starting to be grateful for what you already have, you will attract more of what you want and you deserve. So that's it. So just to recap, it is basically you got to identify whatever limiting beliefs there are about you, whether it's coming from your childhood, growing up with your parents or family or whoever else, whether it's right now with your friends and your peer group, if they feel uncomfortable around you, or if you just make up beliefs about how they might feel about you. Identify those limiting beliefs, come up with an empowering one, change it, look for examples in your life where it's not, where that would actually make that belief true, right? So again, if it's, I am financially free, look for examples for that and also start creating those as well. Incant it, get in your nervous system, move your body. And thirdly, it's going to be start being gratitude. Start practicing gratitude every day. So be grateful for what you already have, and more will flow into your life. All right? Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you later. Bye.